Welcome, people of Earth. This is Earth Farming for Humans by Xenomorph Farms. I'm your host, Thoth the Alien. With me as always, my trusty robot companion, Alien Infinity. Say hello, AI.
Hello.
Fantastic. Now today is an exciting day. Do you know why, AI?
It's Spray Tan Bikini Wax Day again already?
I don't know what you're talking about.
But last week, you made me...
Today, we're dropping seeds.
On the ground?
Not on the ground, AI. In the ground.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Today, my choice of grow medium is Cocoa Choir.
With marshmallows and whipped cream.
You're thinking of hot cocoa, AI. Perhaps later. Now, Cocoa Choir is made up of coconut husks and other natural compost material from the rainforest floor.
But why do you use cocoa?
Good question, AI. I like to use cocoa because it's absorbent, like an earth sponge, yet has excellent drainage to ensure that your root system gets the water and nutrient it needs without rotting the root system. It also helps protect from pest and mold.
So they can grow up big and strong, like Popeye?
Do earthlings still like Popeye?
I believe they're called boomers.
Boomers, eh? Perhaps we can use these for the arsenal.
I shall fire up the tractor beam.
Fantastic. Now, if you're a more seasoned grower, a method you may be interested in trying is hydroponics. Hydroponic is a self-sustaining grow system with the roots grown directly in flowing nutrient water, or you can use rock wool cubes in a drip system. Now, rock wool is volcanic rock spun into fibers and then compressed back into little blocks. The reason to be seasoned is these blocks completely void of any nutrients for your plant. So you need to know what your plant needs, exactly when it needs it throughout its entire life cycle. So know your plants, humans. But no worries, if you're a beginner and you still want a self-sustaining grow system, I would recommend organic growing. Now, organic growing consists of using organic soil, which has everything food-wise that your plant would already need, including the micronutrients, nitrogen, calcium, phosphorus, and potash. All you have to do, add pH balanced water and the occasional boost with compost tea.
Tea, didn't you promise me cocoa?
She's right. I did promise her cocoa. Come on, AI. Now that we know everything that we need to know about our grow medium, let's get started. I have AI behind the camera.
I'm also dusting the baseboards, swashbuckling the embryos, crusting the bread, and cleaning the commodes as we speak.
Thanks, AI.
This bitch does everything.
Right. Let's get started. First, we take our cocoa puck and we drop it in our ordinary tap water until it expands into its own little cocoa bag.
I do believe your Cocoa Puffs have gotten soggy.
It would appear so, AI. But you want them to be soggy. You want to be sure that your seed is completely saturated in water and also deep enough in the soil, perfect conditions for your seed to sprout. Now make sure you give the cocoa bag a gentle squeeze to get some of that excess water out. You don't want to drown your seed out, but you also don't want to wring it out like a towel. Otherwise, it'll dry down too fast and your seed won't sprout at all.
Oh, sad face.
Don't worry, AI. We'll make sure we take extra special care of our little green friends.
Are you going on about those little green creatures from Uranus again?
Not those little green friends, AI. Our earth plant. Now, here we have this little meter that we keep inside our dome nursery to ensure that our seeds sprout into a friendly environment. You want to keep the temperature between 70 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 23, 26 Celsius. Also, about the same for your relative humidity, between 70 and 80%. Also, you want to make sure that your light is on a 24-hour on cycle. As soon as your seed sprouts, you want that light to hit the cotyledon leaves immediately. Now, once you get the more jagged and familiar looking water leaves, then you can start your dark cycle. I like to start with 2 days of 4 hours off, 2 days of 6 hours off, then finally we do our 8 hours off, 16 hours on, up until the flowering cycle, which is 12-12. And we'll get into that in another video. Now let's get this seed in the soil. As you see, we got the excess water out. We're going to demonstrate here the super skunk. What I like to do, take this little digging tool, which is merely a broken paper clip, and you just want to dig the tiniest little hole, just enough to get your seed in there. Now don't make it too deep. You want to make sure that your seed can push out of that soil and come out all the way. If you put it too deep, it's got too far to go. If you put it too shallow, the light's going to keep it from sprouting at all. I would go no further than about right here. Maybe above, just above halfway. Sounds about good, right? So we got our own little seed hole, and we're ready to drop our seed. Are you ready, AI?
Ready as always.
Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Doo, doo, doo. And
We have takeoff!
simple as that, AI. Now, that's your seed planted, ready to go. You dome it, you put it in the tent, make sure your light's on. Already went over this. And you do the same thing for as many plants as you want. So if you want to grow 4, like I am, you do this 4 times. If you want to do 400, well, you got some work ahead of you. So that's all for this video. We'll be back once our seed sprouts. We'll get back to you and show you what's next. It's going to be exciting. Tune in.